Hello, guys. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good. I'm doing great. I'm grateful for the gift of life. I'm okay. And I hope you two guys are doing fine. I'm sorry, but I feel like today I woke up with the spirit of violence. And with that being said, let's get it started. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today is episode 3. And the title of this episode is going to be Are All Friendship Necessary? I'm someone who believe that not all friendship are necessary. Not all friendship need to last forever. Not all friendship are meant even to last forever. Some are there for a season, for a moment, and then the Lord take us from one place to another. So with that being said, let's get started, okay? A stronger believer that some friendship are seasonal. People comes in your life for a reason, for a certain time, and when that time is up, they need to move and continue to do what the Lord have called them to do. And you as a person, also as the other person, need to continue and to do what the Lord has called you to do. Again, Namio, that's my belief. You don't need to agree with that. You don't need to accept that. That's me. I believe that the Lord brings people in our lives. Some are there just to take us from one place to another, to be with us, to be those people that we need in a particular season. And when that time is up, they move and they go to be what other people may need them to be for them at that particular moment after the assignment in your life is done. But also with that, it doesn't mean that they don't matter. Being a seasonal friend, before we continue, you have to come to term that they may be the seasonal friend just like you may be a seasonal friend to somebody else. You can be a seasonal friend to me, and I swear, no hard feelings. When their time is up, you need to move to go to other people and be what those people need you to be for them. And I can also be a seasonal friend where I'm in your life for a particular time, and when my time is up, I go to be who I need to be for other people. And most of the time, we don't know that as when I say we, like, I may not know that I'm a seasonal friend to you. You may not know that you are a seasonal friend to me. We may think that our friendship may last, but when the time arrives that we need to separate, we have also to be okay with. We need and have to be also okay with that. And I've come to learn that seasonal friend don't always means that you have to stop talking because there is something bad that happened. Sometimes you find yourself being quiet. Meow. Nothing. Just like that. And literally when you guys see again, it's like, hey, how are you? Have you been? And all the things. And you find yourself that there is nothing. Nothing was wrong with our friendship, by just time, places, moment, and seasons. We were not allowed to still be together, and that is okay. As I said, you need to learn to be okay with that. You need to learn to accept that and understand that that's life. That's just how life is. Again, I'm going to refer to Jesus. Jesus came as our savior for years. When his assignment was up, he went back to his father. He was here for a moment, for a reason. After his mission, and I feel like even in the Bible, so there's so many people that we can even see that they were there for a particular season, for a particular reason. And when their time was up, they went. We need to be okay with that again. So just learn to identify who you are to some people just like the other. Are those people that you have, are they friend for life, or are they there for a season just like you? Are you a friend to someone for a season or for a lifetime? So that is something that you need to be okay with both side. Even seasonal friendship, they comes for a purpose. Some may come to teach you self-love, other may come to teach you self-worth, other may come and teach you to have boundaries in your life. Literally, I feel like those kind of friendship come for different reason. It doesn't mean they have to be bad, but they just come for a season and for a reason. And when their time is up, they will leave, but you will stay with it. Something. But also sometimes I believe that those friendships comes to teach you to show up for others. Maybe you are not used to showing up for others. You are not used to being in a community. You are not used to receiving love and being loved or to giving love. Those friendship also can come to you just to teach you that. And the Lord send those people or send you to someone else to be those kind of things to them. And for me, honestly, I'm always grateful for every season friend and the lifetime friend that we have. But also, we need to stop holding on those friendships with love and respect. Because those friendships can drain you dry. Damu zinakauka. We need to learn to stop holding on those friendships. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you need to forget the memories, the good memories, and everything that you guys had, but you also don't need to be like start now because they will drain you. And when those season of friendship at the end, things will happen naturally. As I said, you don't need to. As when you guys had a big bad fallout, you know, it just happens naturally to the point. It's like, oh, we used to talk maybe every day. We don't talk every day. I used to be the first person that when you have something happening in your life you want and you feel that need to tell me. Now I'm not. Or maybe now you are not that person to me anymore. You need to be okay with that. I need to be okay with that. Because again, if you start trying to kubania, trying to force that, that's when things start being bad. And sometimes that's where unafki happens. That's where so many things starting happening and things goes to the left. I have had friends that I'm grateful for from when I was in high school to when I moved here to even now in my adulthood life that we are not how we used to be. And I feel like at first it was so hard for me to understand that not every person was in my life for a lifetime. I was not in everybody's life in a lifetime. And at one point vilikuwa vinaniumiza vinanikwaza you know because you know when you are used to be the first person when the you know when you're used to be the first person that someone's called when they have something okay they have this going on in their life they're like I mean I want to call you I want to tell you T or you will do the same. And I have this one friend that I really really loved and I still love I still cherish, but out of nowhere without any drama or anything happening between us, but I find myself that I was not the first person that they come to when they have things happening in their life. And I found also myself being distant with them due to that, but also it was still paining me. And I was trying to hold on. And it really drained me to the point where I remember my little brother had to be like, Aminata, wake up. It's okay. You guys had a friendship. You guys loved each other, but you have to also understand that you are in different stage of life. They see things differently, just like you see things differently. You have to understand that they may be there. They were there probably for a season, and now it's their time to move on, just like it's your time to move on. You don't have to. You don't need drama. You don't need to have like things happening. Get that's oh, because of this, that's why we are not talking anymore. Just peace. Pray for them. Wish them good, just like I believe they are wishing you all the good things. But also understand that it's done. And that was for me like a moment of, yeah. And since then, I've been someone who let things happen naturally. We are friends, we are like these buddies, calling each other, telling each other secrets. I love it, we enjoy. And when it happens that we are not like that anymore, I'm good. I've come to learn to love my quiet time, my me time, and not having friends just like when I have friends. There, I have people that I can call every day and know that they are there for me, but we don't talk every day. And I'm okay also with that. So having to learn and accept not to hold on too much because it's going to drain you to the and the moment start draining you because you're gonna hold on too much, that's when things that was mnaanza kuona na wanafiki. I'm sorry, but when you try to force a friendship that was seasonal to last, that's when mnaanza kuona na wanafiki. That's when they start trying to pretend with you just like you are trying to pretend with them. And to be honest, mopeke mnajuaka, like you guys feel it and it's like, you know what? This is not how it meant to be. It was meant to be natural. It was meant to be this smooth without having to force anything. And it's not really like when you guys are in a relationship with your boyfriend and you just feel like it's not happening anymore. The chemistry is not coming anymore. And you are forcing. That's how even normal friendship, seasonal friendship feels like when it's just not it. And please, Haj, let those friendship rest. I'm begging you. Let those friendship rest. I beg you. Now you may be asking, how will I know that my friendship is seasonal? How will I know my friendship maybe was meant to be for a season and now probably we are at the end? I feel like it's when you guys start to be awkward between, like when you are having a conversation, things start to feel awkward. We and I don't know what to say, how to say it. The other one is like they're forcing, which honestly you guys are forcing because they don't know what to say. It's not like they don't have things to say, but they are just not comfortable anymore with them telling you their stuff. Just like you don't feel like you guys are connecting and you don't trust them anymore. It's just munakuwa mnakogota kamba and it's so draining. Lord, please. Like those type of friendship drains you because you're like, I don't know why we're even doing this. Can we just move on? But also another thing is I feel like when you guys are at the end, you don't even feel emotionally safe with that person. Before you could just come and drop butu. They could just come and drop boo everything on you, just like you do the same to them. Now it's like I'm not even sure that I'm safe with you. I'm not even sure that I'm safe to give you what I'm feeling, to show you that I will say sorry, that vulnerable side of me to you anymore. When it's like that, I feel like please guys, that's the time that you guys need to, yeah, you need to quit respectfully. So another red flag is it's when you feel like you need to shrink yourself to keep the peace. For example, you have dreams, you have plans, and every time when you try to tell that friends about your plans and your dream, it's like uko na wakwaza. When anytime when your friend open their mouth to tell you their goals, their project and what they are thinking about achieving, unasikia kama vile wako na kuvuruga. Like, kala tu kimya, please shut up. When you start feeling that way, yeah, let's carry it because you feel like they annoys you. They're too much. When you feel like they're too much, when you feel like your friends feel like you are too much, yeah, please let's cut that. It's time before it goes to the next level ya kuchukiana. Let's cut that. But also when you feel like the effort is one-sided, just like that boyfriend when you try to text them and you text them in the morning and they're responding to you after 3 days and they're telling you they were busy. It's like, "Yeah, walikuwa balale, abakuli, abendi lunch." Yeah, that one-sided relationship. Yeah, when you realize that you are the one doing giving the code shootout, they're the one doing that to you. To cut, I beg, for the sake of our peace of mind and sanity, let's cut it. It's time. Also, when you feel like their energy is just off, even without argument, without even mwe kuvurugana, without any wahala, you just feel like, yeah, please, let's be mindful. Let's cut it. Mm-hmm. For the sake and the peace of each one of us, let's cut it. Just like when they're ghosting you, when you feel like you have to initiate every conversation, when you have to initiate every coffee date, when you have to initiate every outing, when you have to initiate every conversation, yeah, it's really, really, really time to say we are good. And you don't have to say to tell the person and say we are good. No, just the distance. There is a way things will happen naturally. Pack up it and you'll be like, wow, that's crazy, but it happened. Yeah. Let's I feel like I wish and my prayer today is that the Lord give you the eyes to read the room and to see things for what they are, but also the understanding that it doesn't have to be eternal, it doesn't have to be a lifetime. It can be seasonal, and learning to accept and be good with that will really change things. Now, with me saying all of this, I just need you to understand that the fact that that friendship did not last, the fact that that friendship was seasonal, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person or they were bad. It just means that it was a seasonal friendship and it's okay. Just like I said, it doesn't mean you are bad, but also it can happen naturally. Like you guys are growing apart, just like you were talking 5 times a day, now you are talking 3 times. You are talking every day in a week, now you are talking 2 times in a week, now you are talking 1 time in a week, you are talking maybe 1 time in a month. Naturally, it happens like that. And also, as I said, that's also okay. You have to understand and learn that not all ending require closure. I know I'm big when it comes to closure, but the Lord really has taught me that not every ending need closure. Because zingine tu zinafanyaga zinaisha, and I've come to learn to be okay with not having closure. Because sometimes even trying to force the closure to be closuring, not be good though. Let's pray and learn to not always getting the closure that we desire and we feel like we deserve and want. As we are coming to an end of our episode, I want to share this. I feel like for all my friendship that were seasonal and that didn't last, I personally don't have any ill intention on toward them. I wish them good. I wish them prosperity, happiness, and I'm okay with that. With the friendship not being there anymore, I feel like I am in a place where I'm okay with that, and I'm happy with how things are going, and like, okay, it was for the best. I know have been easy at first, realizing that those friendship, those share memory will just be memories, and you won't be able to make new ones. But also remembering that you cannot force things, and realizing how draining at some point it was. I was okay with not having closure and being like, okay, yeah, we at the end, and I think it's time we wrap this up. For you who are listening to me, who are watching me, I just want to say this at the end that it's okay to outgrow people, to outgrow friendship, to outgrow what you used to like about a friendship, what you used to search in a friendship. It's okay to outgrow those things, and it doesn't make you a bad person. Maybe it was not meant to be a forever thing. Maybe it was meant to be just for a season. But also, okay, you have to remember that it's okay to let friendship fade naturally. You don't have to say anything, you don't have to act on anything. Just it will fade. It's okay, and you don't have to always having to say we're done. It's not necessary. But also to remember that it's okay to choose your peace, because some friendship literally was matter of your peace or chaos, and it's okay to choose your peace and don't feel bad about it. Yeah, don't. But also I just want to remind you to stop trying to keep connection alive when your heart, mind, soul, body have outgrown those things with those people. Like it's okay to outgrown, and you don't have to continue to push that. It's okay. Learn to accept and move on from that. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I know I may have started with violence, but just know that I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you in our next episode. Adios.